Let me know what you think. Riding the fiberglass board for an entire week, getting a couple tubes, and maybe starting to get some of my old skills back.
Yeah, buddy!
All right, good morning, dreamers. We got a special one today. Hope everyone's doing good. I had a little bit of fun with this vlog. As you guys know, I obviously rode shortboards my whole life. Cared about surfing a lot when I was younger. Cared about high performance surfing a lot when I was younger. As I've gotten older, started my vlog, I care more about enjoying myself. So my surfing a lot of times is more geared towards me just having fun. So a lot of times the waves are small around here. I ride a lot of soft tops. Soft topping has kind of carried over into a lot of different size waves. I pretty much just pick the board that I think I'm going to have the most fun on, and that's how I do it. Anyway, today, Hurricane Lee, I knew it was coming through, so I challenged myself to ride a standard shortboard for 7 days straight. This video is a whole week of Hurricane Lee. You've seen some of the footage before, but this is how it went. I surfed a shortboard every day, and some of these sessions, not gonna lie, I would have grabbed a soft top. So stoked. It was a fun experience overall. You guys can let me know in the comment section below like how I did. Overall, started out a little rocky. The thing about soft topping is like you can't get as progressive, but the level is more even. Like more even keel. Like a bad soft top session and a good soft top session are closer than a bad shortboard session and a good shortboard session. So some of these sessions, I had terrible sessions, and obviously the savior of the session for me would have been running to my car and getting my 7-foot soft top. But what I did was stick it out, let it happen, and I lived it. So I'm going to watch through this. I'm going to try to comment as little as possible, but might throw some stuff in as I go through it. Pretty much. That's the claim. Let me know what you guys think. And the board I'm riding here is the Ben Gravy Surfboards 5.8 and 5.9 semi-pro model. It's our shortboard. I don't want to say too much in the beginning. I'd rather just watch it and kind of talk about it as I go. By the way, I want to say thank you, Sansom Technologies. They sent me these microphones. So shout out Sansom and Sam Ash. What a legendary claim. But here we go. Also, thank you to Chevy for letting me use the truck. I loved it. Thing was awesome. Here we go. Day one. Man, day one was rough. Getting snaked. Half tube. This turn, that turn was almost legit for like one moment in time, and then my feet came off and I lost it. Conditions were like onshore and not the greatest, but this is like Hurricane Lee day one, a little bit of south wind. Finally got a good wave and I decided to end it with a floater. But essentially, I wasn't too stressed about this session because I was kind of just waiting for better waves. I knew there was better waves on the horizon. Day one, kind of dusting off the cobwebs, hadn't shortboarded in a while, ended up with a couple good waves. For the most part, I would call this a semi-frustrating session. At the end here, I finally got a good turn. It's kind of weird to watch myself surf and critique it because I don't really like how I surf, if I'm being honest, but sometimes I do some alright stuff. That's why a lot of times I'd almost rather just mid-length or ride a soft top. Day two. It helps when the waves are a little bit better. right off the bat. I'm drawing cleaner lines.
Oh, yeah.
The board looks better under my feet. I'm in more control. It definitely helps when the wind is offshore and there's actually some power in the waves. I'm a pretty large fellow as far as surfing is concerned. I know a lot of people find this hard to believe, but because a lot of times when I meet people at signings or like Surf Expo or something, they're like, oh my God, dude, you're huge. But I'm like 6 feet tall and I weigh like pretty much 190 pounds. So a lot of people don't expect that from me. For some reason, everyone thinks I'm short, but yeah, I'm quite a large fellow. So it takes a little bit more for me to get going on a shortboard, I would say. Decent barrel. The other thing about just getting back into soft top or just getting back into hardboards is like, it's really hard for me to complete a combination. Oh, and I had to throw this wave of my friend Will in here. Boothby from Gutter Drunk. Shacked to hacked. Backside snap, garbage. Should have just extended it above the lip. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but it's tough for me. The shortboard is so small compared to like the soft tots I've been riding that it's kind of difficult for me to, I almost like took a screen grab of this and posted it and said, getting progressive. There it is. Look at that. Progression on another level today. But yeah, it's tough for me to do combinations. Pretty much is what I'm claiming. Just because like the board feels so small and I'm so not used to it. I swear towards the end of this week, I actually started getting it a little bit. As far as barrels go though, I'm probably the most comfortable in the tube on any board that I ride. That's one thing that kind of crosses over for me. If it's a mid-length soft top, 410 soft top, standard shortboard, fish, usually in the barrel is where I can tie it together. And the barrel, for the most part, usually feels about the same for me, no matter what I'm riding.
Oh, it's clean. Boys, oh dude. My God. Wait, look out the back. It's fire. Dude, it's clean and look out there. There's dangerous square waves. It's firing.
Oh.
Dude, it's did you see that wave? Dude, it's on. Did you see that thing?
You know I'm doing 7 days of shortboarding.
You're just now telling me this?
Well, I'm on this is day 3 of riding a shortboard.
All right, we'll get you back in this shortboard shape in no time, brother.
I tried to do an air reverse yesterday. I couldn't even move the board. Like, which is weird because the soft top's bigger and bulkier and seems like it would be harder to spin, but it's not.
Just a little bit smaller of a back fin, put your foot more on that tail pad and really just kind of lean into it, dude. It's all on the back foot, brother.
Thank you, brother. Keep coming, keep coming. So this day, I think I started feeling it a little bit more. I definitely, I'm not gonna lie, my legs were killing me this day. I don't know if it was from the jet ski or from, to be honest with you, working out the day before. I was not at peak performance this day.
Oh! Wave of the day! What? Oh! What the Finish it!
But I started feeling it a little bit more. The board, if you can tell on my turns though, the board still feels small. Like you can tell on some of my turns, like I try to whip it and I just whip it way too much and I kind of make the turn look sloppy. But yeah, the board was at that point, that was my 5.8, I believe. So the board was still feeling kind of small. Yeah, shout out to Zeke for coming out for the Hurricane. That's Zeke driving. Like I said, feel the most comfortable inside the tube. And yeah, ended up getting some good ones this day.
Oh! Oh! You made it! Oh, shit!
Definitely a big progression towards getting used to the board. Towards the end of this session, we actually started finding some really nice shaped waves, which I was stoked about.
I'm waiting for one that looks like a Zeke wave. Oh my God! Make it! Make it! Yeah! That was insane!
And just like that, day 4, baby.
They're surfing the wave.
What do we got, Zeke?
Sick. Dude, it's firing. It's straight offshore. There's pretty much nobody out. Oh, that thing was insane.
That's the wide bowl.
Oh my God, that thing
Usually
was
like
so
this
sweat.
one, look at that one though. Oh,
Deep peak, Grom, pull in.
dude, it's going off. We're out
Dude.
there 100%. Hurricane Lee.
Day
This-
2's looking good, dude. Looking good.
All right, we're on.
Dude, it's
All
firing.
right, this is day 4 of me riding nothing but a shortboard. Wish me luck.
Yeah, he gets to real fast. Biggest day so far.
All right, day 4 is kind of like, I would say day 1 was rough for me. And then day 4 is kind of where everything went wrong. I don't know. I would have been happier on my 7-foot soft top out there. It was just shifty, a lot of current, and not super hollow. So for the most part, I would have just been more stoked on a bigger board where I could just catch it, do some floaters, and kind of just enjoy myself.
Yeah, how did I miss this one? No. No. Oh my God.
And this was part of the challenge, you know? My first session of the day, I had to challenge myself to ride a fiberglass. Or it was more about, I ended up riding my fiberglass board the first session every day, but it was more about like the best session of the day. I put myself on a fiberglass just to kind of feel what other people feel every day. And I will say, after feeling what other people feel every day, I would suggest that everybody gets a fiberglass shortboard, a fish, a mid-length, a 7-foot soft top, an 8-foot soft top, a 5.8 retro fish soft top, and a 410 soft top, and maybe even a longboard. Because how much nicer is it to go in the back of your car and have 7 different boards to choose from instead of forcing yourself to ride the same shortboard every time, and sometimes that being the cause of your frustration. Okay, here we are, day 5. I think this went well for me. I was pretty hyped on my board choice. I rode the 5.8. These waves were kind of asking for a shorter board just because it was pretty punchy short break. It was long period swell, so we were waiting, but it was punchy little tight pockets, and the board just hugged the wave perfectly, drove through the tube nicely, and I was really impressed with the semi-pro model this day because the board isn't specifically designed for driving through barrels. It's probably, for the most part, an all-around East Coast board, but it's not designed for driving through hollow waves. However, it does work, and you're probably better off with something with like a thumb or a kind of a more of a pintail instead of a squash, or even quad. I love a quad in barreling surf. You can just get so much speed, but for this, you know, head high tubes, the semi-pro model is perfectly fine. It did the trick, and yeah, we had a great day. at day 6. Heaviest claim of them all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so day 1 was rough for me, day 4 was rough for me, and day 6 was absolutely horrendous. Dodged the barrel off the bat. Now, I gotta say, this wave, that was a fun wave, just surfing it, but I saw so many barrels this day, and for some reason I wasn't near any of them. I did end up on a couple little waves and got kind of tubed, so I can't complain, but as a surfer, you kind of always critique your performance, and I just wasn't in the right spot, timed it out weird. It has nothing to do with the board. It was just kind of, well, I will say, I drove home from New England the night before this, got barely any sleep, and after 5 days of surfing, that can take a toll on you. But this left, I will say, one of my favorite lefts I've gotten in a while. Got a little carve and then nice little snap to follow it up, so it was a good time. And here we go. Day 7, just going to introduce day 7. This is never before seen footage, and I am just going to let it speak for itself, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Yeah, I'll see you after day 7. All right, good morning, everyone. Hurricane Lee has passed, but we are here in New Jersey where there's potentially still some swell. But what do you do when you want to check the waves, and this is what your roommate's doing? Oh. Readjusting to get more comfortable. Come on, Dennis. We gotta go to the beach. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Come on, Dennis. Let's go check the waves. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh. Okay. I see how it is. I see what's going on here. What do you need to fill up?
You got some coffee?
Dennis had texted the mailman like, it's going out of style. Straight black?
That's it, dog.
Come on, buddy. Starting off today big. Come on, Dennis. There he is. Starting off today big.
Okay, bud.
You're good, go.
Men's 5 to 8. So I'm thinking we try like a limited edition and see like.
Go ahead, buddy. Dude, he loves the beach. He loves it. And someone like me, like, I don't love the beach, I just love the ocean. I like the beach. He loves the beach. And he doesn't even like the ocean. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes. There he goes. That's what he does. I don't know if you guys can see this wedge, but it is insane how good that wedge is. Oh my gosh. That was a wedge. Pretty much every aspect of having Dennis is happy. The only sad part about having Dennis is that he doesn't want to surf. So when I do go surfing and mom's not around, I have to leave Dennis at the house, which he loves because he gets to lay in the air conditioning, so it's not a big deal. But I like having him on the beach. Waves are kind of pumping. My iPhone is so full I couldn't even film it. But you guys, I think you saw the one wedge on here. So we're gonna go surf for the dream. The people's filmer. You think you're the people's filmer?
I think I'm for the people.
Well rested, huh?
Yeah, I'm real rested.
Nice, dude.
So I had a long day yesterday.
Long day yesterday?
Long day.
Of what?
Class, and I had to go to work. Didn't get home till like 9:30. Left my house at like 9:30. Not like 9:20.
Sounds like a half day for real adults. Right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. That's a good one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Day 7 of riding nothing but a shortboard. After this, I'm going to give the synopsis, the breakdown, and the heavy claims. Got some fun waves out here today, and riding the 5.8 semi-pro, so wish me luck for the dream.
Sicky. Backdoorder.
All right, heavy claimers, I did it. I committed. I went a week on a shortboard. So all the purists are going to be stoked. Just want to say thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. I'm really excited that I have my own line of fiberglass surfboards and I can actually take the board around and it performs how I need it to perform, and I can do some high performance surfing on it, fire through some tubes, and just enjoy myself like as if I went to the surf shop and bought a board from another company. So super stoked to be working with Brian Brown. If you don't know the story, Brian Brown used to shape at Super. I used to ride for Super. We ended up creating Ben Gravy surfboards. So hope you guys are excited for it. And if you're looking for a new board, please consider us, bengravysurfboards.com. But let me know what you think. Riding the fiberglass board for an entire week, getting a couple tubes, and maybe starting to get some of my old skills back. We'll see. I plan on riding the fiberglass board as much as I can coming up. Hurricane season is still underway. We should be getting waves on the East Coast for a while now, and looking forward to just kind of getting back into high performance surfing. It's super fun when you get out of it, but then like it's fun to put the effort in to get back into it, because there's nothing like cruising down the line on a softie or a mid-length or something and just enjoying yourself. But high performance surfing is fun in its own right. So that's the claim. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Seems like everyone's having fun with the hurricane vlogs. Super stoked about it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to everyone who supports the channel. And if you're new to the channel, you can subscribe. You can leave us a like, leave us a comment, and see you next vlog for the dream.